Nero the Troll here to burn it down again. Or should I say, Nero the Noob. That's right, I'm playing a new game. This is Dragon Project. It's been out since a while. It's been at least 6 to 8 months. And I am 30 days into the game. So I'm still very much a noob at this game. That said, thanks to Karyu, Santaru, Blank, and many of the other amazing guys in the Discord channel I'm going to link below, I feel like I've learned a lot in the game, and it may be a bit premature, but I'll do my first video on the game anyway. Today we're going to talk about the nitty-gritty of re-rolling abilities on your equipment. Lesson number 1. There is nothing in-game that would lead you to believe this, but it's true. Wednesdays is half-price reroll. Even the biggest pay-to-play whale kraken should reroll their abilities on Wednesday. It makes a huge difference. In order to get a near-perfect set, it cost me 50 million gold. And I've talked to whales who have spent 90 million plus getting a perfect build. So always do your ability rerolls on Wednesday. It's worth the wait, guys. Wednesday is for ability rolls. Lesson number 2, you'll notice I'm not sticking with any of these extra stuff. Move +1, recovery +3. On this one, we got recovery +5. I only want the set-specific abilities, which for this set, the Ayame Phantom set, is Ablaze and Agile Claw. Agile Claw is on the weapons, Perfect is +2. Ablaze is on the armor, and that's +4. It's really critical on this set to have that set-specific skill maxed, and that's true of most sets in this game. I'm sure there's a few exceptions. I'm pretty newbie, so I don't know what those exceptions are, but I assume they exist. But I've been led to believe that for 90% of the sets, at least, the set goals are by far superior. So don't be trapped by fire damage +5. Don't be trapped by these extra abilities that look nice. What you want is to max out your set with that set ability. With Ablaze, it fills up the soul gauge so quickly that the build, that's what makes the build OP, and that's true of most of these awesome sets. And of course, make sure you're pulling an awesome set. Jump down in that Discord link below. They'll be happy to tell you if a set is worth pulling, or reference you to the pinned message. They'll tell you if the set's worth pulling. Either way, you'll get the answer to your question, and you should join Discord. That's rule number 1. That's lesson number 1 on all these lessons. That's like sub-lesson 1 to lesson 2. Join Discord. So lesson 2, make sure you're pulling those set-specific abilities. They are better than the stock abilities. Lesson 3, always up the part with the lowest ability at the end of each roll. So at the end of the day, I want a perfect set. But if I get a Blaze +4 and a Blaze +3, and before I had a Blaze +4, a Blaze +2, I'm going to stick with that and go to what is now the next lowest part. Let's say I had another Ablaze +4 and a Blaze +2. I'm now going to up that part, even though that first part isn't perfect yet. It still leaves me in a better place, and that's a good stopping point. And there's 2 reasons I want to do this. The first is, let's say RNGesus is just not in my corner, and I'm running out of gold. I want to make sure that I'm upping them equally to give me the most options on that in order to make sure I'm not leaving myself stranded. At least if I end up having to take 2 steps back, I at least took 3 steps forward in the process. And then the second reason is, I might run out of time. It may take more time than I expected to get my near perfect set. It took me 2 hours on 2 different sittings. So sometimes things come up in real life and you want to make sure you're at least not losing some of the progress you're making. You don't want to look back at that better ability and say, crap, I should have stuck on that one instead of keep rolling that one. Raise them all together and you'll end up with better results. Also, if you get a juicy co-op quest, at least 1 or 2 of your parts will be better, and you can jump away to do that and you won't be completely gimped in the process. Sometimes this philosophy is about taking 3 steps forward in case you have to take 2 steps back temporarily just to take care of a quest or take care of some real life responsibility. So always up the part with the lowest ability at the end of each roll for min-max magic. So those are Nero the Trolls, 3 guides, 3 tips to re-rolling abilities. If you have any, please comment below. If you like the content, hit a like on the video and subscribe to see more like it. Thank you. I really appreciate you watching this video. This has been Nero the Troll, here to say, RNGesus is a cruel mistress.